My eyes are closed.
Finds the defendant not guilty.
Yes! Oh, praise the Lord. No! No! Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Erik Voss.
I'm Jessica.
Ooh, did you like that ASMR, Jessica Clemons there? That is a new thing we're rolling out. Just kidding. Maybe someday.
Yeah, oh, I don't know if they want that. What if we fart?
Some people will pay big money for that. Hey, this is a reaction to Daredevil Born Again, episode 3. We've been doing these late night reactions. We reacted here on the Shout Couch to episode 1 and 2. Our hearts were broken. We were thrilled. We were having a great time. And we figured, let's do this for episode 3 too. We don't know what's coming. I'm very much looking forward to this series, right? I have high hopes for it. Any early predictions for episode 3?
Ooh. I think, you know what? I think they're going to put White Tiger in jail.
Oh, well, he's been in jail. Oh, you think he'll be?
No, like the sentencing.
Oh.
I think he's going to be found guilty, and then they're going to have to like break him out of prison. I don't know if it's going to happen in the 3rd episode, but I do think he's going to be sentenced guilty.
Okay, I think in this episode, Matt.
Wait, he's been f***ing. That's not fair.
No, we're going to see him.
No.
Okay.
Like I said, yeah. I just don't want to see it right now.
He and Heather Glenn have to hook up at some point. It's
in
gonna
front
happen.
of our eyes. I think they've been hooking up behind the scenes.
Oh, well, I think we're going to see it now. That's my prediction, my hope and my prayer. Because Matt may not be going to church, but I still am. And I sit on that kneeler and I say, dear Lord, please show us Matt Murdock hooking up and boning.
Amen.
Amen. All right, let's dig into it. Hey, but before we do, we have some great Daredevil Born Again themed merch options at nerdwrite.shop. We even have a pillow. And you got to watch last week to see how much I needed this pillow. Because when the violence starts, the only way I can get through it is just by squeezing the hell out of this thing. And it's been a very important part of the family.
It's a fun pillow. And I also like that it's actually imprinted inside the like fabric.
Yes.
It's not just like.
It's not a decal.
Yeah. And it's not like stretched.
Yeah.
It's like it's on there. It's measured.
Oh, it's good. But it's going to be crushed by the time. I'm going to pop this thing by the end of episode 9.
You guys want to see what's in the inside of this pillow? Just wait. He's
Foggy's
going to rip
guts.
it open. I'm not over it. It's too soon.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. Episode 3 of Daredevil Born Again. Boom, 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 boom. Do you think Michael Mando is screaming in the background?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of screaming.
Matt Gargan is there.
And the cookie, it makes for life, right? So every sunset.
Matt's like, not interested.
Never. He literally thinks he's gonna he's like, it's done. I'm done, dude.
I know.
That's so scary to be like, I'm done. I'm not gonna win against cops. They think I killed a cop.
I know. He's kind of like he's forcing his life to be flashy before his own
Yeah, he
eyes.
is. He's like he's already done.
Also, he's reminiscing about Puerto Rico. Matt is saying, you're going to go back to Puerto Rico. And what if Hector's like, I'm okay staying in New York? And Matt's like, no, you're going back to San Juan.
You're going back there.
You are going back. And he's like, I'm good here. And he goes, no, I'm making sure you've seen those Cokie frogs.
And in the most respectful way, I would run away. As soon as they said not guilty, I'd be like, I got to get out of here. I got to dip. I got to dip immediately.
Somewhere outside of the NYPD jurisdiction.
Yeah, they're never coming to Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Okay, so David Feige. How is he connected to Kevin Feige? We got to look into that.
Who's David Feige?
Some other Feige.
Is it like his brother? But yeah, Feige's too different of a name to not be related to Kevin Feige.
Everyone's got a Roy Disney. Oh, I think he's like their legal consultant.
His cousin?
I don't know if he's related.
Cousin David Feige.
He just also has the name Feige.
You know who's in there? Bullseye, escaping.
I was going to say Abomination.
Oh, Abomination.
Wallets while you're at it.
They're not getting robbed, are they?
Yes, this is the definition of a
Yeah,
robbery.
they're getting robbed. Willingly?
Silly wee bastard.
Oh my God. Oh my God. In his mouth.
Oh, that guy gave you the
Why
wallet!
him? Why him too?
I look over my shoulder, but I grew up in the city. I'm not afraid. But somebody invades my privacy. I have no problem taking my piece and putting it to their head.
Also, you hear about these leprechauns shooting people in the faces?
Good versus evil.
Me, this is me
evil,
with the
good
pizza.
versus good. Is New York gonna make it? I don't know. You want answers from me? I don't have them.
I don't know. Go ask that Irish guy who keeps asking for people's wallets and shooting them in the face.
Man standing up in the park.
They just need to go to whoever worked on Wilson Fisk's face, because obviously they can work miracles to fix that hole. In the face.
And he's cutting string cheese with a knife and a fork.
It's not. It's egg.
That's
What is string
it looks
cheese?
like a mozzarella
I
stick.
hear Bacon's Freud triptych is coming up for auction again.
Ooh, it's a good one.
The yellow one.
There's more than just yellow
Remember.
paint.
I remember.
We could wash 200 million through that sale.
Oh, that's how they're doing it.
She's laundering.
She's
Okay.
laundering because no one knows how much art is worth. It's
Yeah,
just made
it's
up.
true.
Reaching for higher goals.
That's a good money
Smart.
laundering
Let's
scheme.
do that. Let's start doing that.
I saw Ozark. I can't do this.
Sorry to bother you, sir. But you wanted to be updated on anything happening near the Red Hook port?
Red Hook again.
We should make the appropriate calls and inspire Chief Gallo to make it a priority.
We can try.
By inspired, do you mean
red,
another
yeah.
cheesesteak in
Who's
another
that?
photo?
While you're at it, give me another cheese.
That's their currency. He's got to bite cheesesteaks. I would be so nervous to work for
No,
Fisk after what
she's-
he did to his ASL translator. in
Literally,
Echo.
he's
He's
like,
got
oh,
the. Who is he hitting? I want to know who or what he's
Watch
hitting.
him just be punching a wall.
That would be the best case scenario.
Best case scenario.
Oh,
I like
someone
how
else
yeah.
is punching. God, is everyone
Well, from the
punching
fight,
dirt? Oh yeah.
punching the dirt. He's like, ooh, stings. Also, people are gonna see that ham
Yeah, I know.
perfectly on the knuckles only.
The jury's gonna see that hand. Be like, his lawyer is getting in fights.
Judge, quick recess.
Powell did not die. Powell's still alive.
You know you don't need those glasses indoors, right?
He is
Sorry, are you
blind, you asshole.
Who's there?
Wild.
He's pretending to not know who he is.
My boy. Does he not believe he's blind still?
Well, doesn't exactly seem
Or no?
like it, but he'd throw you right off the case.
Well, at least I won't go to jail. Witness tampering is a serious offense. Now maybe get lucky. Mm-hmm. Only slaps you with a misdemeanor.
Get him.
We're both tied to our secret, dude. Both tied to our secret, my dog. I just
So-
saved a man.
So at least Matt didn't kill them. I feel like that guy
Triggered.
would have had his head caved in. Triggered Punisher
Yeah,
art?
Punisher.
Yeah. Okay. So what do we think that is? Is that Muse's artwork? Or is that Frank Castle being like, I get triggered by any violence?
Depends on where they're going into right now. Because if this is where he is,
Is this Nikki? That's what this is for. What are you giving him?
it's to keep him. You
Yeah,
know.
but what did you give him?
I think he did it before it. You just have to keep him,
Oh, from going into the withdrawal?
Yeah. I think it is the Muse art, though, what you were saying earlier. I think the Muse wrote that and was like, this guy's just triggered. That's why he's retaliating.
So it means it was written in blood.
Oh, God, probably. It's like how when they're like, oh, the Democrats are snowflakes, but they're the ones being very...
Commendations of excellence have you received?
3. I got 1 for integrity and 2 for community service.
Yeah,
Would you say it was
you just ate
unusual
pizza
for an
somewhere.
officer
Yeah.
of your seniority to be working on New Year's Eve?
I volunteered.
I
A lot of the guys in
volunteered.
Yeah. We were assigned at Washington Heights, and a lot of the guys got sent down to Times Square for the ball drop.
Did you
For a
and
year,
officers
blah, blah,
have
blah,
much
blah, blah.
action that night?
Never know what year it is.
We didn't-
See, we not talking about one major part.
Yeah, you left out something there.
Next thing I know, the guy just takes Cal and he just pushes him in front of the train.
My boy.
Like it was nothing.
Like it was nothing.
Objection.
Why do you have those bruises on your face?
You know, that's 8 years of beers and kids and
That's a weird...
talking about how
You
shitty
said
things
beers,
are.
then kids? Priorities.
And then he said the
Man
Knicks.
was my-
Who
No
coughed?
further questions.
Shut up.
Who sneezed?
What the f*** did I just say, Dash?
I'm told you have a black eye. I hope everything is okay.
Oh,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, what happened from
There's this
between
thing they
yesterday
say
and
in
now?
boxing, the best cure for a black eye is fast hands.
Objection.
Sustained. Come on, Mr. Murdoch.
sustained.
Someone known passenger waiting for a train.
No.
He's lying on the stand.
You ever met a man named Nicky Torres?
My man already lied on the stand. My man, not my man. He already lied on the stand. So what are we doing?
Never heard of him.
Nothing against the legal strategy here, but wouldn't Matt have had to admit this
Yeah, that he
witness
yeah
on the list
before
before bringing up this line of questioning? Whatever, it's TV. I love it.
You did say.
Because right now there would be an objection. Whatever, let the legal eagle handle that part
Yeah,
of it.
yeah,
I
it's
love
like-
seeing Matt in a courtroom.
Oh!
He's got the
He's
tack.
got it on his neck.
He's got the ink. Matt can hear that ink vibrating off his neck. He heard the whisper.
heard the- he
but
heard the
I like to
ink.
think he heard the ink on the neck. He's that good.
Also, Man, they make the Flag Smashers not look that bad.
Nah, they still look bad. Get him in a car.
Whose suit is that?
It's the biggest suit. They found one of Fisk's old suits that he doesn't fit in anymore. He looks like Doug Funny. Remember when he wore the big suit?
Yeah, I love that outfit. That outfit was funny. She's like, what the hell are you doing?
Isn't gonna get them here any faster.
How does he know? He can hear her looking.
Oh, okay, now they are pushing it a little bit. He can't sense when someone's...
He can hear everything. He sees a world on fire. He's that good.
He said, I know what you're sniffing. How can you sense my smell?
Come on, why are you letting Cherry drive the car? You gotta get some other
This is why,
security.
this is why he's late.
I'm so nervous.
I'd hate to be in any part of the law in MCU New York. That would be horrible. I'd be like, everyone has superpowers. We gotta lock people down too much.
Oh, constantly, yeah. Punisher, Frank Castle's probably one of the worst defendants
Yeah,
you have to escort in and out of a courtroom. Uh-oh.
Jessica, why'd you let him go? He elbowed me.
Uh-oh. We're gonna see some Trust to Bro
Yeah,
movie fans.
and they're all gonna have that damn tattoo.
This cop's gonna shoot him.
And if I catch any of y'all getting that tattoo,
Yeah, we'll be watching.
oh my god.
Him?
Oh my god. And then he calls me an asshole? Oh, there's nothing in
They
there.
had a decoy van.
There isn't anything in there.
They're so smart.
There's nothing in there. I love a decoy van.
They did the Dark Knight maneuver, right?
Yeah, it was in every movie. I was gonna
I don't
say,
know.
I think Inception did it too.
I'm so relieved.
That guy
so
was
relieved.
Powell was about to kill him.
Yeah.
What he has been
I hope
everything he's
Cherry's
done.
okay. Towel's,
That is also true.
Powell's gonna shoot somebody right
That
now.
is true. That is true.
And where do you live, Mr. Torres?
In Too Big Suitville.
So are you close to the 168th Street subway station?
If he lies right now
Where are you working right now?
on the stand, I'm gonna be so mad.
It wouldn't get to trial.
No, okay,
just
yes,
saying,
we
it
know
wouldn't
that.
get to
We
trial.
know that.
Passing along information to
But
We
it's better.
know that.
It is better seeing him in his giant ass suit on the stand. I love it.
I mean, we're good. We only needed that part, really, but
The fact that there is a criminal informant who was there, they should just
Remembering you're on
say,
oath.
okay, we're dropping charges.
Mhm.
We're not going to pursue it.
No. I was home all night.
God
I told you.
damn it.
Forgive me,
I
I'm
told you.
confused here. Previously, you stated pretty clearly.
He should have a
I
written
should
statement. There
voice
should have been a
Mhm.
deposition.
Being
Yes.
beaten.
Shouldn't there be cameras on the subway too?
Also, I'm not trying to be this person. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not trying to be this person, but Matt, you put all your apples in this one basket on that one guy, and this has happened to him before, where he trusted someone to come to the stand. That
And
guy
they're
threw
too
himself
afraid of-
on the fence just
Yeah.
because they were
Too
scared.
afraid, yep.
I'm like, you need to stop doing. We need a plan B.
Just
We
get him to
never
write
have
a
plan B.
deposition. They
Yeah.
don't have to, yeah.
You know damn well they should have done that, but they didn't want to put that in there.
Matt is a fan of the theatrics. He's like, I'm going to drop this like a bomb on that courtroom. And then it never works out because people can't step up to the plate, Matt.
And Matt, you're right. Nikki Torres is literally going to now die and just deal like.
Yeah, now they're going to kill him off. I hope you're willing to stake out his place every night. There's our tracksuit. It's a different tracksuit.
That one's a little too much.
All this arguing, bloodshed, chaos. It's getting in the way.
I'd snitch someone out for 1.8.
That's the number.
Easy.
That's your number?
That's my 100%. I assume it's a mil. 1.8.
Take orders from the mayor's errand boy.
But he's
That's what
not
they said to
just-
Wesley, and Wesley turned on the mother.
Also, it's Buck Cashman. He's going to be Bullet at some point. You don't want to piss this guy off.
Today's video is brought to you by Blue Chew. We've all heard the phrase, in like a lion, out like a lamb.
I'm so confused.
It's a bit of folkloric meteorology about how March starts off with wintry bluster and winds up with gentle spring. But if you instantly thought of how your ability to perform sexually came in like a lion in your youth and has been slowly going the way of the lamb ever since, you might want to check out Blue Chew. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but in chewable tablets and at a fraction of the cost. Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package. It's super easy too. Just sign up at bluechew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. It's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. You can take Blue Chew anytime, day or night. That way you can plan ahead or be ready for whenever an opportunity arises. If you're skeptical and don't think you need it, try it free for a month and see. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at bluechew.com. And we've got a special deal for our viewers. Try your first month of Blue Chew free. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring our channel.
Powell did everything cash. kept it all off the books.
We even rented a decoy van.
Is this
That was a $200 rental.
And now, what are we gonna? I didn't even give the receipt for the van. Is this how they're gonna bring in Punisher? Somehow he has like knowledge behind this.
Put him in, coach.
He's like, don't put me in. I don't want to join this shit. I love these parts in drama shows where they're like, let's drink for a little bit to get our nerves. What if they get too drunk?
Like Tom Cruise in A Few Good Men.
No. I love A Few Good Men. That's a good
It's so
movie.
good. Let's react to that.
Let's not fall into a place where I don't trust you.
I let you keep boning
Ooh.
Adam Warlock.
Ooh. Ooh, Vanessa, don't take that. Get that gun out of your pocket.
Are they in Heather's office? Is Heather just in the bathroom?
Yeah, wait, yeah. And then she comes back in and they just start normal.
You're punishing me for Adam.
I'm not punishing you for anything.
We have to meet Adam at this point.
Yeah, you guys brought him up twice now.
What if we had a toilet flush and she's just like wiping her mouth? She's like, sorry, I had to eat some pizza.
That's what Heather was doing. And it's interesting. I know that we made the point to notice that they were shot differently the last time. Now they're in like one solid shot.
Yes. Oh, you see Pingo Doce?
I did, yeah, I did
Pingo
just see
Doce?
it.
It's everywhere.
My wife and I, we live with
Sister. Confirmed Ava Ayala. That's her. That's our future White Tiger.
I put a deposit down on a studio in the South Bronx. It's not much.
Oh.
Oh. No, if they send him to prison. Oh.
Surprise your wife.
Yes.
Look,
He's too good for us. We don't deserve
and then
him.
and she had to learn on the stand.
I was just trying to help.
I'm ready to acquit this man.
I will lose my mind.
I would have acquitted him just by learning he had a surprise studio apartment for his wife. I don't care what he did after that. That's
You were
a good
like,
man.
oh.
That's a good man.
Ooh. It's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man.
The question is, why?
Because he was in trouble.
You intervened that night.
This is when he says, I'm White Tiger.
He puts on the amulet and just starts levitating everyone.
Whoa!
He did it!
Oh,
Matthew! Why did you think this would be a good strategy? She's like, I want that mask. Give me that mask. I'm ready to be in Secret Wars.
Look,
Sherry. Whoops! Matt he loves the theatrics.
That was theatric.
He looked at that like Johnny Cochran with the glove.
Also, you just outed me, my man. What the?
And the mask fits, you must acquit.
Well within my.
Is there a division of hypocrisy at Murdoch and Associates?
It's not Murdoch and Associates. It's Murdoch and McDuffie. Get it right.
He's like, I don't care about that girl.
Put me in quite a bind, Mr. Murdoch.
I didn't mean to disrespect.
I think he knew that. He was like, there's
He knew
nothing
what
he
he's
can
doing.
do. Yeah.
We're going to have to bring in a West Coast prosecutor named Jennifer Walters.
We're going to have to put him in a safe house.
Hope it was worth it.
Well, I'm not voting for you next election.
But give him a fair try, which I don't think he's gonna get it.
I love these interviews. They're just so wonderful.
He's so pissed. He's so mad.
Yeah, you kind of outed him. Dude.
Yeah, 100%. And he has a target on his back, not you. And his family. His family's literally in that courtroom.
Well,
Everyone
I think
just saw.
They knew.
No. I'm saying that everyone now is like, oh, that's your niece? I'm going to go kill her now.
Oh.
They know about his new apartment. They're going to go to the apartment. Like, God.
They're going to squat in that apartment.
They're
going to
squat,
change the
and
locks.
then they're going to change the locks. And they squatter rights. It's been alive since the 70s. I don't. My baby. My baby. Como de las Estrellas. You are a beautiful man. You were a beautiful man.
Other ways to contribute.
You know what?
Ways that don't require.
He needs to go to Doctor Strange.
I think we all need to stop by the Sanctum Sanctorum.
He needs to go get that spell.
Even if it's just Wong there and those guys sweeping the snow, they'll have answers.
They're still
They'll be able to
sweeping
help. Can't stop. Now, what did his powers look like? I want to see how that amulet works.
If White Tiger hadn't been there, I don't know what would have happened.
But what did he do? Did he glow real bright?
He clearly does not glow like he did in the comic.
I want to know how his powers work.
I assume it works like the Voodoo Man's one for Prince Naveen.
Oh.
A little bit of blood.
Just a little, yeah. I bet he's just real agile.
I will say, going out on public like this, a bunch of people are going to come out for him at least.
That's right.
Pulled the suspect off me, then helped me subdue and arrest the suspect.
And I called the cops, and they just laughed at me.
They laughed. The cops punched me in the
said,
stomach.
Take care of yourself.
They ate that large pizza.
They ate my pizza.
They took my pizza. My bacon, egg, and cheese.
Tell a different version of the same story, and it isn't the story of a man who has a vendetta against.
No, 100. Or maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
In fact, I think many of the people in this room.
I mean, I do today now because of this.
The cop likes him. There's one good cop in that mix.
But that's
one
the one
good
that had the
apple.
tattoo on his neck. I think that was the one with the tattoo on his neck.
He likes
Rewind it.
vigilantes.
He said, wait a minute.
That's the right thing to do.
He got in the mic and said, it's the right thing to do.
You hear me in the next courtroom?
I know damn well that man with the gold chain is like, hell yeah. That's my man.
The voir dire, the jury selection.
They would have to
pretty
take
good
me
jury.
off the jury because I'd be like, no, I know damn well he didn't do it.
The judge would just be asking you questions during jury selection.
Nope.
Like, but what do you really feel about
Nope.
cops? I'm not gonna say.
I'm not
Keep
gonna
me on
say.
this jury.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
All right, pretty good character witnesses there, Matt. Well done.
Well done. But still, target on his back.
I know. I'd be very scared.
You have 200,000 pounds of steel slam into you. All of your bones break. All of your organs are eviscerated. Your body twists up like a circus balloon full of blood.
Whoa.
Here's the kicker. You're still alive. You don't actually die until they back the train.
I don't know about that.
I don't.
It just bursts.
Fact check.
Prove that. Yep.
That guy in the gold chain said, fact check.
A circus balloon full of blood?
Also,
can't you just say a bag of blood?
So we're taking track of how everyone in New York has died?
And they do all that without a mask.
Except when they,
Ooh,
do
tomatoes,
their stuff
tomatoes,
without
tomatoes.
wearing badges or
Mhm.
uniforms.
Real heroes don't need to hide.
Disagree.
Respectfully disagree.
That's why Tony Stark got a rocket to the to his mansion. That's why Spider-Man had to do a spell. His aunt died. Like, I don't. What are you guys talking about? Also, I hope that jury recognizes this man. This is all he has left. Is this monologue? That's
right.
why he said, "Oh, a balloon exploded."
Bringing
That's what
a
his body was.
Circus balloon full of
Yeah,
blood.
what the hell are you talking about, man?
What the
This ain't
hell
a
is
circus.
this image?
Yeah,
Was this Pennywise?
Also, who told you that I have to back up a train and they're still living?
Yeah, why would they? No,
I think it's on impact immediately.
I think so.
I would believe. I'm not a scientist.
I like that he carries this broken off horn around with him.
He's like, I'm hiding.
What if he uses it to like pick locks and stuff?
It's not sharp. It's broken at the tip. It's dull. Go back to the BP report. I need to see what the people are saying about this. Ooh, upside down.
What does that mean?
Stop. It's upside down. Justice has failed. Justice has failed. If they say guilty and not a not before it, I don't know what I do.
I think Matt needs to go one by one.
Oh, the guy with the gold chain's gone. Oh no, he's right there.
Gonna say, did
I
they
said
remove
they
him
knew.
from the jury?
They knew that he was on Ayala's.
Has the jury reached a verdict? We have, Your Honor.
That fast?
I will choke you out, old
That's
man,
not
if you
good.
say what I don't want to hear. Oh my God.
In the matter of the people versus Hector Ayala, on the count of murder in the first degree, the
My eyes
jury
are closed.
finds the defendant not guilty.
Yes! Oh, praise the Lord. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
Finds the defendant not guilty.
It makes me wanna stomp.
There is a God.
There is.
And this God
Lord
loves vigilantes.
have mercy.
Oh, but these cops aren't done with it, though.
God. And that's the thing. It's either the people that were going to be pissed and riot or the cops are going to be pissed and riot. So we're not out of the weeds. Is that how it happens in court? The judge says, okay, see
Yeah,
ya.
I think so.
I've never done jury
They
duty.
don't take you back
and I've
into
never
custody.
been to court.
Jury duty, I almost did it.
Oh.
I wanted to do it. It sounded fun. It's going to be like just a week long. It wasn't a murder
this
trial.
is the shot that we got in the trailer.
I'm scared.
If he gets shot, I swear to God, I will lose it. Oh, there's Spectrum.
Uh-oh. Okay. All right. I think
Fisk,
he's
it's not him. Fisk, it's not him. Don't get involved in this.
He's going to use this to say, no more vigilantes.
But the cops that are doing the Punisher adjacent things are vigilantes.
That's what I want to know. I'm
Well, yeah, what?
so
All right,
interested.
it's clearly like in their universe, vigilante equals hero. So it's like those ones can't be here. But if you're someone out without a mask, I guess it's okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're just a normal person just trying to fight crime, I guess. I don't know. There was a bottle in She-Hulk that was like a $1,500 bottle of alcohol.
Remember that? There's only like 12 of them in the world.
There's only And I'm like, is this what they're trying to do here? But no, because everyone has it. He
Yeah,
has
yeah.
it.
Yeah, if Josie can afford that bottle, you know.
Foggy Nelson, right?
I love how straight front and like blunt she is.
Here's to a man who cooks. A well-won case.
Skip straight to desserts.
Foggy Nelson.
I don't think they're gonna bang after mentioning Foggy Nelson.
Come on.
Kind of
Foggy would
ruins the
want
moment
it.
a little bit, you know.
Foggy would
My
want
dead best
it.
friend.
Angel Foggy is just floating around the ceiling being like, come on.
He doesn't
you
even know
two.
the mention of his name is kind of cock blocking.
It's an absolute miscarriage of justice.
Oh, shut up.
You weren't even there.
Courts fail, juries get it wrong. You should know.
Oh,
Okay.
Shut up.
Fisk, I'm not on your side, but this is not good. This is gonna make you look stupid. Oh, you're gonna see it. Watch his eyes like glow.
This music is awesome.
These vigilantes are a threat to
Amulet.
any society
I want the eyes to glow.
that's based
Come on,
on the
come on, come on,
rule
come
of
on.
law.
Did it move a little bit?
No, I think he just put it on.
But it's such a cool mask. And we know who he is. He's not a coward. We know who's under the
know
mask
his
now.
name.
He's not a coward.
Vigilantes, they are not heroes.
It's a trap. That amulet better make him bulletproof.
And the acquittal of Hector Ayala demands that
He's just kind of running a little bit. No! 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 Boo! No! Ah! Oh, the Koki frogs are playing.
That fucking sucked. That fucking sucked. That was horrible. That was a horrible thing to set up and take away. And I feel like I should have caught it when they
I shouldn't
let
have
us
felt.
love him so much. When we learned his backstory, we learned what he loves. We loved him and what he was doing, and should have recognized that justice never prevails.
I mean, this show did such a good job. Like, I'm very emotional, obviously, right now. Because my heart is breaking, not just for the character, but for the actor. And he gave such a great performance here, and we deserve to see more of him. And so my heart is breaking really for the performer, and what a magnificent performance he gave. But obviously, my heart is breaking for the character in this world, and for other people that this character represents who aren't able to live the lives they deserve to live. So I just feel like this episode did a really good job making us love this man, as you said, and for making us root for vigilantes and for kind of establishing what we're fighting for in this show, but also what we can lose on this show in a world like this. And really leaves us with such a profound sense of cynicism and despair for what Matt is up against in this world. Overall, this was an episode that, you know, was probably part of this original incarnation of the show. And I
100.
think there was something there for the show. It might not have been as connected to what, you know, fans of the Netflix show were hoping for, but there was a very powerful legal procedural here that just showed Matt at his finest as an attorney, fighting the good fight, a true Atticus Finch type man of the law, even relying on theatrics, but also just established this as a very fucked up city. How are you feeling?
I'm more angry than anything.
Yeah.
I'm not sad at all. I am just furious. I feel like I should have saw that coming. I should have saw that coming. They spent too much making us love this guy, and that's what Daredevil does. That's why you kill Foggy. That's why you kill Foggy over anyone else, because we feel for him. And I was like, yeah, got shot in the head. I should have saw this. I don't even care that it's by someone with a Punisher symbol on their chest, and that armor looks like something that the Punisher would have wore, that bulletproof vest or whatever they're wearing. I'm more upset that I'm just like, yeah. I don't know why I thought I didn't. Maybe it was because I was like, oh, I don't know, and like how they're gonna just like, this Puerto Rican man works so fucking hard. I don't know how they're gonna just kill him and then make it look like whatever, but they did, and I understand.
So, just to dig into the question of who the shooter was, this is not Frank Castle. I think we can say for without a shadow of a doubt, this is not Frank Castle. This is someone who's part of this cult of cops who idolize Frank Castle's methods, but are using it in very distorted, messed up ways to carry out what they think is proper justice.
Yeah.
But the fact that you have to imagine that not just Shanahan and Powell, others who are part of whatever that is, have to know that they got away with whatever they were doing. Powell got away with what he was doing. He deserved more for roughing up that victim. And they should just let this go. They should take the L on this and move on.
They can't.
And they can't.
That's why that painting said triggered on the Punisher's skull.
Yeah.
I was like, these are people that don't like to lose. These are people that don't want to hear no. And when justice isn't justice for them, they're going to put it into their own hands and serve it. And that's why he got shot in the head. That's also not even why he got shot in the back. They're like, it's not, I think there's something there to be said that's like, it wasn't shot in the back. It wasn't shot in his face. It was shot to the side of his head. It feels like execution style standing, but also the fact like, not even, it's not cowardice. It's not brave, but it was like the way that they did it was just like, yeah. So a guy is just murdering. I don't know. He's a murderer and I hate him. And I know it's that new guy.
New guy. You think it's Cole North?
I think it's Cole North. I think because he also is stealing like the look of Punisher. And I think not all of them are stealing the look of the Punisher. I think only one can steal the look of the Punisher, and that's going to be like the leader. And I think it's going to be that guy. And that makes more reason to like the pieces that we've seen with what's his name that plays the Punisher?
John Bernthal.
Yeah, John Bernthal, where he looks tired, like he's like, I'm not even in the costume anymore. I don't get in my costume. I don't know those freaks. I feel like we might get justice later. I think the Punisher will serve up that justice and like kill a bunch of these people. I'm also like, I'm not trying to be this person, but I don't know if what I want is justice or revenge.
Well, the possible silver lining here, and it's even hard to think, I'm still just so messed up after that, and I'm so angry. And I think that's a testament of how well this episode was structured. And I'm not mad at the show. I'm mad at what happened to him.
I'm in the show now. I'm in. Or well, like, not in the show, but more like I'm like, oh, if I'm in the MCU, but I live in LA, and that man just died, and I saw it all over the news, and I was rooting for him, and now I learned that he got shot in the head and died in the street.
I mean, that guy on the BB report knew that there was no happy ending here. But we did get established a sister and a niece who were going to be living with them in the Ayala family line. This was an origin story for the new White Tiger, right? That is who becomes, like, arguably, at least currently in Marvel Comics, the most popular.
I don't think Marvel's going to give her a spinoff.
Ava Ayala. I don't think she's going to get a spinoff, but I think we'll get introduced to her in this show. Maybe by the end of the show, we see her putting on the amulet and then going off to fight crime. I think, I don't know if she has like a huge future, but I think they have to establish some future for the White Tiger legacy.
Or it's dead.
I can't live in that world.
I don't want to live in that world. I don't want to live in that world, but that is a young girl. And the last thing I'd want if I was the wife, the mom, is to see my little girl put on that same outfit that got my husband killed, my brother killed.
That's fair.
No, they don't want a vigilante, and that was her biggest. That was her thing. She was like, he's gonna die. She was like, you're not gonna win against the police. You're not gonna win against the NYPD. I don't know, but I do like if they did bring her in and bring her up, I would love it more than anything. I'm like, girl, not right now.
I think there is room. Maybe not right now, not this episode. Let's have a few more episodes before we start thinking about this. There could be room in a Young Avengers lineup with Kamala Khan and Kate Bishop and Ava Ayala, White Tiger. I think we need to see her get her vengeance. I think there needs to, if not vengeance against them, we need to just see that white tiger live on. I don't need to see it right now. I need to just keep recovering from that. I mean, just the framing of the shot, having someone walk in with a gun to the
just
head,
to the side like a bitch.
God, it
like
was just
coward
brutal.
and a bitch. But I also was like, he put on that suit immediately. I was like, they're gonna target you. I'm not trying to be this person. I understand that it's legacy and who he is. I would not have been stepping back out in that costume if it wasn't bulletproof.
I'd be a
because
little
I'm like, they put a target on your back. And the thing is, it didn't matter that it was Hector Ayala that got shot. They were going to kill White Tiger no matter what.
Yeah.
They were going to kill White Tiger and Hector Ayala. Like, they were going to either kill Hector Ayala out of outfit or they're going to kill White Tiger when he's roaming the streets. They were aiming for that man regardless. What I also want to know, which we probably will learn in the 4th episode, does that article with the BB report for Wilson Fisk come out after or before he gets shot in the head? Because I'm like, that doesn't look good on you as mayor being like, he needs to be held accountable. And then they find his dead body on the street. It looks like you served it, Wilson Fisk.
I think he said that, and then he can say, as kind of like, he didn't say it, society took care of it, but it's almost like kind of a message sent to any other vigilante, like, don't do this, because you don't know how people are going to respond to you. He's trying to scare them. So I'm in on this show. I was already in after last week. I'm very much in, because now what this reassured me, this episode, was that however this season got stitched together from the original version to the reshoots, that all generations of people working on this project had something to contribute. And I very much enjoy watching Matt Murdock just in a courtroom. I think that is very compelling. I think he is fascinating to see his legal maneuvering. Even if it's not a direct conflict with Wilson Fisk right now, you can see how Wilson, through the Chip Zdarsky Devil's Reign storyline, through the Charles Soule Daredevil storyline, that the Mayor Fisk storyline, that the anti-vigilantism conflict is just very interesting to see how New York recovers from that. And we talked about on the break room last week that there is a very clear season 3 of this show where that could be extending to a Friends of Humanity anti-mutant task force in New York. Once we start learning that people have X genes, I could see Wilson Fisk as mayor of New York for multiple seasons and just finding new groups of people to try to target and just seeing how the heroes of the Marvel world respond to that. I think there's a very interesting conflict brewing here. I'm fascinated to see where we go next on this show.
Yeah.
I'm just hurting. God, I did not expect to fall in love with this character that much and to just be so devastated by what they would do to him. But here we are.
And next is going to be Cherry.
No.
Next is going to be Cherry. A piece of me was like, because I was like, I always root. I always root for everybody, but like I'm also always rooting for POC characters, queer characters, all those characters. Yeah. And I was like, let me remind myself not to get too attached. And everyone I'm attached to are POCs in this show. I was like, it's Cherry, and it's Hector Ayala, and it's gonna be Cherry next. It's gonna be Cherry next. It is going to be Cherry next. And for some reason, if they do it to Kirsten, I just won't understand. But
that's gonna be weird if they go after Kirsten.
If they go after Kirsten, I think it's gonna be weird if they go after Kirsten. And I think it would be kind of weird if they go after Heather. And not in a like a it makes sense for the plot. Because Heather, I don't think she knows that she put herself in harm's way by helping Wilson Fisk, and what she doesn't know is the Muse yet. But I'm like, oh, please don't kill her immediately.
I think Muse is at least going to target her.
Yeah, I think so.
I hope that she survives it.
I think it'd be crazy to. I don't think it'd be crazy. I think in the world of Phrygian, it'd be crazy to kill her immediately. Only because of that though. I'm like, it feels like a cheap shot to go kill Heather.
Yeah.
And none of us are attached to Heather. It's just Daredevil that's attached to Heather. But that could change because they made us very attached to Hector. They made us very attached to Hector in 48 minutes.
I would just say, for any character who just got introduced on the show, don't get too attached.
Don't get too attached.
I think that's the lesson from this episode.
Too attached.
The body count's going to be very high on this show.
All we can be grateful for is that Karen left. That's all we can be grateful. That's the only thing we can be grateful for is Karen is gone. Punisher could die. Oh my God.
I don't know if he's got a special presentation. He's gonna be okay.
That's what I assume. But maybe the special presentation takes place after or before he dies.
Oh my God.
It's after he dies. He's in heaven. There's a special presentation.
Aubrey Plaza's death. You are going to be very busy on this season of Daredevil.
Girl, you better be picking up Hector. You better guide him to a good place
A nice
immediately.
beach with some nice drinks and some Cokie frogs singing their song.
And tell him his family's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Tell him his family's gonna be perfect. That poor man. I'm mad. Whatever.
Well,
Whatever.
Okay, so here's the plan. Bring your questions tomorrow morning on the Break Room channel. I want to hear your thoughts, your reactions. We're going to get through this together. Subscribe to the Break Room channel. We'll be there with Brandon, taking your questions. And then shortly after that, back here on the New Rockstars channel, Jessica is going to be breaking down all the Easter eggs you missed in this episode. It's going to be a tough one, but there was a lot of great, cool visual details and just deeper layers of meaning and some fun Pingo Dose Easter eggs that we're going to find for you. All right, subscribe to all the channels in the New Rockstars network. And again, if you need something to just squeeze as you watch your TV content, this Daredevil and Punisher pillow is a great one. And it's the Punisher. It's Frank Castle. It's not these shitty cops. Just, you could just cover that part of it.
That is Frank Castle.
Frank Castle.
This is Frank Castle. But if it turns out Frank Castle is a bad person for some reason,
it's
the idea of who we thought Frank Castle.
That's right. All right. We love you guys. Thanks for joining us for this late night reaction, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.